Hey everyone, welcome to Running Retro and our 24 Days to Christmas. So today, we have our last disaster game. Let's see what it is. Chrysalis. I was really excited to play this game. Really excited to play this game. And by the time I was done, it's gonna sit on my shelf for a while. So, at the start of the game, it's really good with some glaring flaws as far as hitboxes, for both you and your enemy. The fact that your own attack can register as a hitbox for you is just abysmal, and the way that you don't have any iframes and you can just get stunned into oblivion and die, made Chrysalis feel really bad, really bad. But that was fine because it had so many other things going for it that made it feel good that it overcame that. It felt like, okay, this is a great game with some flawed execution and some minor problems that are present enough that they wear on you, but not enough to knock it over the edge. Then you get deeper into the game and you have to go into the menu so many times, so often, that it just breaks up the gameplay to the point where you can never get into a rhythm. You're always sitting there trying to get back into the flow of the game, and the moment you start enjoying it, you have to stop enjoying it to change the item that you're wearing, or change the weapon that you're using, or change something just so that you can go to the next so you can get through to the next area. And that made it feel pretty bad. And there also wasn't necessarily something that indicated what you should be doing for that. That coupled with the fact that you could you could not choose to have the different levels of magic equipped. So you've got your single charge, your double charge, and your triple charge, and the fact that you could not choose which one you actually used, for if you were trying to save magic meter. So some of the triples were just not worth it. They were garbage compared to the secondary level of the sword, and you had to just time that perfectly. And in areas where you have those clouds, that just randomly move across the screen, and I think they paralyze you, so you can't use charge abilities. It just felt like all of the things that were going against it ended up being so against it that it overwhelmed all of the good stuff for it. I'd still play it. I'd still recommend somebody play it. But I would recommend somebody play it with the caveat of, this is a flawed game that you're going to have to focus on the good points and just accept the fact that there are probably more negatives than there are positives, but the positives for the age it was made are worth it, and they're good enough that you should give it a try. So this is the last game that I felt like was really a disaster that we've played on stream, and it's still a fun game. I'd still recommend somebody play it for the experience, and I would always recommend that somebody use a walkthrough. But there you go, guys. Chrysalis, our last disaster.